Are you a busy business owner who's running a team, operations, a family, and everything else in life? If you're doing all those things well, kudos to you. But where are your blind spots? Hi, I'm Jessica Gibbs from Monument Wealth Management. People like us, we worry if we're missing something when it comes to building and protecting our wealth. So here's a few creative ideas that I've shared with my clients that are often common blind spots for busy people. So the first blind spot you may be missing is having access to a pledged asset line of credit. So a pledged asset line of credit, sometimes called a securities-backed line of credit, it's a way for you to borrow against the non-retirement assets in your portfolio without having to sell your investments. So said differently, it's a way for you to have access to cash without having to sell and realize capital gains in your portfolio. So you could consider a pledged asset line of credit if you're having a need for cash for things like investing in a business, buying a property, potentially before your other property is sold, or if you need to make a large payment for something like home renovations or a tax payment. So a line of credit is best when you have a clear plan for how you're going to pay off any money that you've borrowed on the line. It doesn't hurt to preemptively set up a line of credit on your investment account so that you can draw from it when needed. If philanthropy is important to you, another idea you can consider is funding a donor-advised fund with appreciated stock. So a donor-advised fund is a type of charitable giving vehicle where the act of putting money into the donor-advised fund gives you the charitable deduction for that tax year, but you have the benefit of being able to distribute funds over your timeline. So instead of donating cash to a donor advised fund, consider donating appreciated securities from your portfolio. It's a great way to fund your donor advised fund for charitable giving, but not have to pay capital gains tax on selling those positions in your portfolio and then donating cash to the charity of your choice. So if you want my personal take on why a donor advised fund and not a charitable trust or a private foundation, here's my bottom line. Unless you want to hire staff or you want to be reviewing grant proposals, a donor advised fund usually is the best way to go. And lastly, review your homeowner's insurance. I know it doesn't sound that interesting, but it's actually really important. So if you have transferred ownership of your house or your property into your revocable trust, you need to make sure that your trust is listed as a named insured in your insurance property. This is going to make sure that if you ever do need to file a claim, there won't be any hiccups in getting that paid out to you. A lot of people did renovations to their property when interest rates were low, so potentially the replacement cost in your insurance policy may need to be reviewed. When reviewing your coverage, it's always best to work with an independent insurance agent who's going to be able to give you a clear opinion on what's working in your policy, what might need to be improved, and also be able to look at a variety of different carriers so that you can find the best option for you. These are just a few ideas for you to consider, but everyone's situation is unique and complex. Your opportunities and next actions should be based on your priorities. Know your options so that you can act decisively and with intention. The reality is, life moves fast. You need to know your options and adjust, and make decisions as challenges and opportunities arise. If you'd like to learn more about how we at Monument Wealth Management can help you with your particular situation, check out our website in the link below. Also, be sure to sign up for our newsletter to get access to smart, thought-provoking ideas from our team. With that, I'm Jessica Gibbs, and we'll see you next time.